Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Jet Force Gemini. Last time we began the game, and our ship was overrun by Mizar's forces, and we got the sob story of, the tribals and the fact that they're two-dimensional forest planet that I can just walk into and nothing happens. Okay, it was limited back then, but whatever. So now we're to go into Goldwood. Uh-oh. There's some enemies. Hi.
Don't be too hasty, Juno. Goldwood isn't the place it once was. You can't risk going in unprepared. Keep an eye on your pistol's charge gauge. You'll need all the firepower you can muster. For a start, life force doors such as this one won't open while Mizar has troops active in the area. You must destroy all nearby enemies to progress. Learn to use the R button for manual targeting. Also, take note of these region markers. A green one, yeah, the little shining swirly thingy. A green one lets you know that you're about to enter a new region. A red one shows that you're leaving a region. And both together mean that you're moving from one region directly into another. That's about all I can tell you. Get through this first door and you're as ready as you'll ever be. Good luck, Juno. Listen to the briefing before you start, and be careful. The briefing is one of the most epic parts of this game. But one shot, and yeah, 2 shots. Now, let's go in and hear the briefing.
Goldwood, the forest world. Liberate this once peaceful planet from Mizar and his evil drones. Colored gems can be collected. These will increase your health. Beware of Mizar's soldier drones. They remain on Goldwood in great numbers. Though weak, they often travel in groups. Don't be caught off guard by sniper drones. They use the treetops as ambush points. Pick them off using manual targeting. These crates contain ammunition. Collect them to increase your supplies. Across the level you will find the tribals. This bear-like race has been enslaved by Mizar. Free as many tribals as you possibly can. When you have completed your objectives, find the takeoff pad where your ship awaits. You are now one step closer to Mizar's lair.
For a glorified little instruction manual clipping, that was actually rather epic. It tells you pretty much everything you need to know. For the most part in this level, you can, for most of the soldier drones, just run around and start shooting third person, which is what I'm going to predominantly do. But for the sniper drones, obviously it's a little bit harder than that. Sniper drones are a little bit harder to aim at, but the nice thing about them is that they only take 1 shot to take out, so... There was our first tribal, and these things are going to piss you off. Maybe not yet, but much later in the game. I actually put the widescreen settings on in this game, because it was one of the first to have Dolby surround sound and widescreen on the 64. I think it was one of the first. So I'm just going to go around shooting these bastard bugs. Hey! I'm reminded of how much I despise the 64's controller. And I'm going to be heading in there fairly soon. This is a very short little area. You can go further into the caves and whatnot, but the main area is fairly short. The caves have tribals though, so unless it's not possible, I'm going to be trying to get every tribal my first run through. There are some times when it's not possible, yes, but 4. But that other life force door pretty much says that we're done killing the drones, so we'll go into this one. Now, there's going to be suspended gems, like, on platforms and stuff. Best way to... Oh, boy. Throwing a grenade at me. You want to throw a grenade at me? Nobody throws a grenade at me! But yeah. When they hide behind crates, it's when you're going to want to start using manual targeting. Yeet! Yeah, they're getting more aggressive with their grenades. Dang, that capacity upgrade for the pistol increased my capacity by a full 100 shots. Already they're getting tougher because they don't take one shot to kill anymore. I don't remember the names of all of these drones, but for the most part I do. These are the soldier drones, the green ones are the sniper drones. There's yellow ones that I may or may not be able to get to in this level. I forget if they're in this level or not, but they're called coward drones. They just throw their arms down and just sort of surrender at you. Yes, you can get them all here. In situations like this, where the soldier drones are viable to start throwing out their grenades, you want to get the tribals as soon as possible so that they don't end up getting killed. Otherwise, it's not a simple matter of just being able to, you know, rescue a tribal and then you rescued it for good. It's sort of like Banjo-Kazooie was with the note scores, where it just resets the level. You have to get every single tribal in one full run, otherwise it doesn't count towards a full tribal bonus. An incomplete tribal bonus when you complete a level means jack. It does because you're just going to have to go right back and finish them off. Shoot this crate a couple of times and you get the first of, I want to say 5 keys, maybe it's 6, I don't remember. But the yellow key, there will be a yellow door a little bit later on. But now, I think I'm retracing my steps here. I'm not sure if there's any purpose to taking this way. There might be a capacity upgrade. But I remember the proximity mines. Land mines! Can of course set them off by shooting. And if an enemy's close to one, you can set it off prematurely and maybe get the enemy involved in crossfire. But God, I hate the 64's analog control stick. It's not. I think it's a little too jumpy. It doesn't have enough areas for registering. But it's all the drone, so I can just pretty much commence running and shooting. Run and gun. I love it. Yeah, for the longest time when I was a kid playing this game, I would just go into manual targeting, and that's really not the way to do it. You should really only go into manual targeting for certain enemies, like if you want to shoot them in the head immediately, but that'll take us outside. There are some things in these huts, but you need explosive weapons to get in, and I don't really have explosive weapons yet. My health is startlingly low, wow. But I think I'm about to remedy that. Yep. Here's a Gemini upgrade, and that just fills up our health in addition to giving us another unit of energy. So, here we are. The outset of Goldwood, completed in 5 minutes 30 seconds, really? Cool. So, we never have to do this part again, but not all of Goldwood is accessible by Juno. You're going to need Lupus and Vela when you get them later, but the beginning of the interior, well, I guess we're not even really in the interior yet. We go to the interior a little later, but this is sort of an interim area in between the outset and the interior. These are the only two places that Juno can go to, so we're about halfway done with the world. And no point going up there because, as I recall, there's a red key door. We're about to get our second key, imagine that. Hey, it's Magnus! And a strange door with a boomerang with eyes on it.
Well, hello again. I move pretty fast, I know. It just occurred to me that you might be curious about this door. It's actually a training area for Mizar's airborne squadrons. However, I'm afraid it's out of my jurisdiction, so don't expect to get in there unless you have contacts. Other doors require heavy firepower to open. Mizar's security isn't settled. Oh, and before I forget, Vela left this key for you when she passed through. Where was she headed? There was some mention of scavenging for supplies on the old SS Anubis. Better get moving, Juno. Can I have the red key? Sure. And that's about all the time I have for this part. So we've gotten 2 keys, we've completed 1 area, we've gotten all the tribals in that area, and next up we're going to get a new weapon, and we're going to go into the Goldwood's interior. So on that note, this has been Lancun on Let's Play Jet Force Gemini, Episode 2. Have a good day!